I guess it does happen organically, the zones, but people put a couple of their things in like dumb spots. Like there are so many people that put their gardens like as far as they possibly can from their house. Like
Sure.
that doesn't make sense. Bring it closer to the house so you know you can put eyes on it every day. You'd be like, oh, they need water. Those leaves are looking yellow. We need to weed. Why are there so many pests on the leaves? Like those leaves look they got like peppered with by hail or something, you know, like
Sure.
so you can observe, you can interact, you can take care of it better. Like that's so you if you kind of put certain things into zones, you can kind of place them in locations that make more sense. Um, that's kind
Yeah.
of like the idea for that. And I don't remember the other thing I was going to say.
No, that makes perfect sense. And maybe some of that came from just having done it for a little while before we moved here. Um, and then just go, hey, I don't want to be that far away. It needs to be close enough I can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have friends, like I said, moved here from all kinds of places, California coasts and stuff like that, and they just don't know where to start. And um, and so I think it would have been a completely different game if we tried to start on 10 acres to begin with. It's like how
Oh,
do we,
totally.
um, and really, I mean, it's I say I mentioned it maybe at the very beginning of our conversation, but the the whole thing is trying not to get too overwhelmed with the scope, because you can't do everything at once. I mean, it's just one thing after another. So
Mm-hmm.
you go from A to Z, you just have to A to B, B to C, and on and on. And my, I don't get that way as much, but my wife, she'll start, oh man, well, we got so much to do. It's like, well, forget all of that. Okay. Don't spiral about it. Don't get overwhelmed on it. Just like, we're this year, here's what we're doing. We're doing this and this. And when that's done, and when we get a good handle on that, we'll move on to the next thing. And but I'm also kind of pushing a little bit more quickly than maybe even I might be comfortable with, because I feel a sense of urgency in terms of the way the world is going, right?
Sure. Yep.
Which
Yeah,
I'm sure you
it's
do
getting
too.
uncomfortable, but